Well, like I said, I had surgery, so I wasn't getting my period. But I thought I wasn't getting my period because I just had surgery, and and I was thinking like, oh, well, maybe the surgery was just, it was a lot. I was in anesthesia for 6-7 hours. So, like sometimes when when I do surgery, I don't get my period for like 2-3 months. Come to find out, I was pregnant, and I decided I was going to keep my baby, and I did kept her, and I love her. But while I was pregnant, there was talks. You know what I'm saying? There were talks. There was concerns from people that I work with. But I kept telling them, like, I kept telling myself, I'm gonna still do the work, which I did. The whole time I was pregnant with Blossom, I never left the studio. Never. I was sleeping in the studio for 4 or 5 days. That's not the point. The point is, it was just not my moment. 2024 was just not my year. But in 2024, I told Patience, right? Because I had to make some money. You know what I'm saying? I have to make money. And I do make money, but there's gonna be months that you make $2 million a month, or there's gonna be months that you can make 10, or you make 500. You just never know what you make in a month. But I feel like in 2024, I wasn't making the money that I really wanted to make. And in order for me to make the money that I wanted to make, I had to take these festivals. But I couldn't take festivals because I could, but I couldn't. Because I just felt like, why am I going to do festivals when I don't have new music? I don't like performing if I don't have new music. I kept saying, like, it's like, yeah, I could take the money, but is people going to see me try to perform five-year-old songs? So I just kept saying no to festivals, and I just set my ass down. So I'm like in a whole limbo in 2024. And I kept telling myself, I told Patience this, right? Yo, I need to leave my kids something, because I cannot depend on festivals. I cannot depend on endorsement deals. I cannot depend on these equity deals that I have done, because I have a lot of deals that I did from equity. Like I did a lot of equity deals. Don't worry. I got my hands in a lot of pots. You know what I'm saying? I got my hands in a lot of pots. So I told her, right? You are not just somebody that I work with. You're like my sister. We literally, like, me and Patience have fallen outs and come back, fallen outs and that, because she's like my older sister. And it's like, I need to build an empire, and I need you to help me. She has a different type of patient than me. She's a better talker than she's a better talker than me. She's better at doing numbers than me. And I know she's the type of person that is like, she's not going to finesse me, because she wants to be just as rich as me. So I just know that thing. And I was like, listen, it's time for us to change our life around. And it's like, what are we going to do to change our life around? And it's like, well, I'm not a makeup person. So that's something that I don't want to sell makeup, because I don't know how to do makeup. I don't really want to do skincare, because I just have good skin. So sometimes I just put Vaseline in my face, and sometimes I do like a whole skincare thing. But there's people that really take that shit to the heart. Like I have a cousin that he had acne his whole life, and himself cured his acne with his skincare. So I feel like that's not my lane, but my lane is hair. My lane is hair, and I have another lane, which y'all gonna see. And I told her, it's time. I'm tired of making other people rich. It's time for us to get rich of what we love to do. We need partners. We need this. We need that. And that's exactly what me and Patience did. And I had this conversation with her when I felt like I was at the bottom. At the bottom, yeah, I'm Cardi B, but coming out, I have bitches that don't even have half my accolades dissing me. You know what I'm saying? At the moment, and I cannot even say nothing, because one thing about it, like when somebody got a hype and they trying you, you just gotta be like, you know what? Remember what Drake said? Like, but get it while you here, boy. Because all that hype don't feel the same next year, boy. That's how I was feeling. So I was like, you know what? Get it while you here. Because all that hype ain't going to feel the same next year. That's why I was just quiet and letting this shit play out. One thing about it, you got to calm down and see how shit play out. Sometimes people think that I'm like very impulsive, but I'm not. I'm very, if you, as a Libra, you know that we be like, I'm gonna get you at the right moment. We just be quiet sometimes. Y'all think that we so impulsive, but we not. But anyways, point is, 2024 was a very, very bad year for me. But 2024 was the year that I decided to say, listen, I have to leave a legacy for my kids. If God forbid something happens to me tomorrow, I cannot just leave my kids with them couple of millions that I have in my bank account and a music catalog that God forbid if something happened to me, it will have to be split and who knows, you know what I'm saying? I have to leave my kids something that is mine. Like if I own and I buy a restaurant and God forbid something happened to me, that's my kids shit. Then that's the type of business that I want to do. That's why I got Grow Good. And I know it's coming up. Like it's like I don't want something that um, oh my God, what that? You heard that? Am I being too loud? Oh my God. I'll call you back. That shit scared the whole point is, I'll tell y'all later because that shit scared the fuck out of me. Whole point is, in 2024, it was one of the lowest years of my life. And in the lowest year of my life, that's when I decided I'm going to own my own business. I'm going to go through it. I became partners with the Revolve owners. And we have tested this product like 11 times. We have tested this product like lower my voice. I lowered my I tested this product like 11 times. We have tested this product in like I say about 10 different hair textures and stuff like that. Because one thing about it is like a lot of people think that I'm only testing this hair product on myself and on my kids. No, this shit is being tested on different people all the time. Like we've been working on this product for 3 years and it finally came out and it completely sold out. But I just want to say it took time. Good things don't happen right away. So yeah. I'm hot. I'm waiting for 6 a.m. to come so I could buy some Chick-fil-A ice. Just wanted to let y'all know. I'm getting off. I'm starter.
Hi lovelies, hi everyone. So Cardi B goes live and talks about how 2024 was a very bad year for her, and also goes ahead to tell you about her success, how she literally doesn't want her kids to suffer when she's not around, because you cannot be basing on contracts, and then also talks about how many times they have tested the hairline product. So, for those who want to go buy it, you've heard from this live, you can trust Cardi B and trust the process.